Before you file any type of bankruptcy, you should be aware of the risks and the dangers of doing so. The first and most obvious problem with filing bankruptcy is the damage that it does to your credit. Filing any kind of bankruptcy will trash your credit. No big surprise there. The damage will last from 7 to 10 years. The damage will be very bad at first, and as time goes on, as you get a few years away from the bankruptcy, the damage will be less. This particular issue may not be a problem for you if you already have foreclosures and a lot of negative things on your credit. In that case, bankruptcy will not make the situation significantly worse. But if you have good credit, you need to think about this one carefully. The second downside with filing bankruptcy is one you want to think about carefully, and that is loss of privacy. If you file bankruptcy, you are submitting your financial affairs to the supervision of a federal court. You basically lose all financial privacy. You have to hand over your tax returns. You have to answer all kinds of nosy and intrusive questions by federal bureaucrats about your financial affairs. This is a significant downside to many people. The third problem, downside to bankruptcy, and one that you should never minimize, is there's a sense of shame and a sense of failure associated with filing bankruptcy. How hard this hits you depends on you, but many people find this to be a very significant downside. There's a financial consultant out there, Dave Ramsey, who I think is very good in many, many ways. He is very down on the entire idea of filing bankruptcy for this reason. He thinks the sense of shame and failure is just overwhelming, and he thinks it should be avoided at all costs. Now, the final risk and danger of bankruptcy that you should be aware of is, even on top of all of these problems we've just discussed, bankruptcy may not work. You may not be eligible to file the type of bankruptcy you'd like to file. Your case may end up being dismissed. Your case may end up being converted to a chapter you don't want to be in. Many things may happen inside of the bankruptcy process that may give you a bad result. For all of these reasons, bankruptcy, and this is true of any type of litigation in our court systems, is never a sure thing. It always involves risks and uncertainties.